Okay, so after doing a lot of research online and not doing it before I did my job, I realized that putting down premixed thinset is not what to do for a tile job. Fortunately for me, the only tiles that I did do in the premixed thinset were the border tiles, which are going all the way around here. As you can kind of see, I still have my little spacers in here and stuff like that. But it was just the border tiles that I did, and the reason I did that was because I actually ran out of the powdered thinset, the stuff that you mix with water. And I had a bucket of this stuff here laying around, and I figured, alright, well that's probably just enough to cover all my borders. So that's what I put it in. I also had these 4 tiles here left of that I also put down with the premixed thinset. And these tiles have been sitting in here for a little bit over a week right now. And I would like to demonstrate what it's like to pop off one of these tiles that was done with the premixed thinset, or so-called thinset. I call it so-called thinset because it's just amazing how this stuff here doesn't harden and comes right out. So let me see if I can set this up here. I can show myself popping one of these tiles that's laid in here. And it's quite amazing how easy the tile itself comes off compared to what a thinset type concrete is supposed to do with a tile. So I just kind of wedge this under here. And now I would expect, if this was in thinset, for that tile to have cracked at some point. But with this here, I can just keep driving it under, and I see the tile slowly pulling apart here. And eventually, I'm going to be able to lift the whole tile here in one piece. And you can see it's almost like a caulk type thing here. But there it goes. And here comes the tile. And there it is. And if you were to look at this here, the tile came off, and I can actually run my finger through some of this stuff here because it's never fully cured yet. So I mean, you can see me smearing it here, and it's still wet. So, and this is after a week, even though the directions on the bucket clearly say to only wait 24 to 36 hours. This stuff just doesn't dry like the regular thinset does. And so what I have to do now is I have to go around and actually scrape all this junk up off of here. And if you look how, I mean, it's not even like chipping off, it's just like lifting right up, and basically looks kind of like the stuff that's in there. So, I mean, it's very frustrating, so I figured I'd take some of my anger out on this video here and show the rest of the world what it's like to use the premix stuff. Like I said, I was fortunate. I got lucky. I only had these 4 tiles right here and all my borders, which are already cut. But now I'm going to have to go through the painstaking process of taking all these tiles out one by one, buying the bag of stuff, and doing it. And like I said, I just wish I never would have bought that stuff or had it sitting around, because I wouldn't have been tempted to have used it. Or maybe I would have, I don't know. But I know now, and hopefully all of you will know from this video here, not to use premixed thinset. The stuff just sucks. I can only imagine with it never fully curing like that, you know, over time, if you grouted it early and stuff like that, you know, just expansion and contraction of the weather and stuff like that, even though it's under cement board, walking on it and stuff, I can just see you having problems down the road. So my advice is not to use that stuff and to get the good stuff. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.